Once upon a time, in a lush, emerald forest, there lived a proud and magnificent stag. He had a set of antlers that were the most beautiful in all of the woods. They were large, branching out like a mighty oak tree, and their tips gleamed like the brightest stars in the night sky. Every creature in the forest admired the stag's antlers, and he himself loved nothing more than to gaze upon his reflection in the still, clear stream that ran through the forest. One bright morning, as sunlight filtered through the treetops and danced upon the water, the stag approached the stream for a drink. He sighed with satisfaction as he admired his antlers in the water's mirror-like surface. "How grand and glorious they are," he thought to himself, "fit for a king among creatures." However, as his eyes traveled down his reflection, they fell upon his legs, thin, spindly, and seemingly unremarkable. "Alas," he lamented, "my legs are so skinny and unattractive. How I wish they could match the grandeur of my antlers." As the seasons changed, the forest shifted from the gentle hues of summer to the crisp colors of autumn. It was during this time that the stag encountered a peril. One afternoon, as the stag wandered through the forest, a sudden rustle disturbed the peace. The stag's heart skipped a beat as he caught sight of a pack of wolves emerging from the shadows, their hungry eyes fixed upon him. The stag knew he had to run, and run fast if he were to escape. Without hesitation, he dashed into the thick woodland, his slender legs propelling him swiftly through the undergrowth. The wolves gave chase, their growls echoing ominously behind him. He felt confident in his speed, his skinny legs carrying him as swiftly as the wind. But as he darted through the trees, disaster struck. His large, ornate antlers became tangled in the low-hanging branches of an ancient oak. The more he struggled and thrashed, the more entangled they became. The wolves were closing in, their footsteps drawing nearer with each passing second. Panic gripped the stag's heart, and he twisted and turned in desperation. And then, in a sudden moment of clarity, the stag realized the irony of his situation. "Oh foolish heart," he thought, "I have always scorned my legs, yet it is they who could save me now. And my beloved antlers have led me into this peril." With a mighty heave, he pulled back with all his strength, the branches finally snapping free as the last of the twigs released their hold. His legs, those same thin legs he once loathed, carried him swiftly, darting between the trees until he was far beyond the reach of the wolves. Breathless and shaking from his close escape, the stag paused beneath a birch tree, its golden leaves whispering in the gentle breeze. He gazed once more into a nearby pond, reflecting upon what had just occurred. From that day forward, the stag never complained about his legs again. He realized that while his antlers were beautiful, it was his legs that truly kept him safe and allowed him to enjoy the beauty of the forest, day after day. And so, the stag learned to appreciate not just the beauty that is seen, but also the strength that lies within. And so, in the serene heart of the forest, the stag lived on, wiser and more humble, thankful for every leggy step he took, both safe and free at last from foolish vanity.